Here for my testing kit. A couple of days ago I was here and I've tested that spot there. Okay, I've done a laboratory test and the result comes up at 4.68. You can see from there. And the related compound is tested positive. Okay, this is done by a certified laboratory, which is an analytical laboratory. And what we've done is kitchen floor there, which is level 2, which is where we are testing. Now today I'm going to verify a product from my testing kit. So this is a 1.5 microgram, so this should easily come up positive. Okay, so I've tested a small area. Now I'm gonna test this area here, okay, close to thing. So I'm going to be, make sure you put some gloves on, and I'm going to be test this area here. So we're gonna soak this for around 30 seconds, but knowing that is because I can always keep dipping this while I'm testing. So I'm gonna be testing it here. So you wanna get as much coverage on this little area. You wanna swab every corner of this area because you're only given this space here. So you don't wanna be finishing just doing that. You wanna get as much residue and cover as much on this little area here. Okay, you can keep dipping it in here if you want to. This doesn't matter as long as you don't go outside that area. Now what we're doing right now, we're doing a detailed test. Means to say we're just gonna find out if this area is contaminated or not. Now I would highly suggest you to use 2 of these for to check an area, not just one. And even at a partially contaminated result, get a laboratory test done. Okay, any positive result from the kit that you purchased from us, that means say there is a sign of meth, and I would highly recommend to get a laboratory test done, which we can provide that service as well. So yep, so you can keep dipping this in here and keep shaking it, keep dipping it until you cover all the areas. Okay, so make sure you don't miss a spot in there. So you can keep doing it and keep dipping it. And make sure you don't miss any little spot there. So just keep doing it and keep dipping it in here. Keep doing it. We want to make sure we cover that area because that's what we're allowed to do. And you don't want to be doing pointed. You want to be going sideways. Okay, so that should give us enough sample in there. So you want to soak that for a minute. While I'm soaking this for a minute, I'm going to show you this result here. Okay, so that's a positive result. If you're getting a 1 line there, that's a negative result if you're getting 2 dark line in there. Now, it have to be very, very dark to verify it's positive. So that's negative in there. Okay, so this is a partially contaminated where you're getting a faint line in there. Yes, as I said, if you're getting any faint line in there, there is a positive meth. It just haven't reached the cutoff level. So we're gonna come back here and so recommendation is to leave it there for a minute. But while it's in there, you need to keep squeezing that swab in there just to release all the dirt, whatever, release all the sample back to the liquid. Okay. So once again, I'm just going to do a final swab. and put a bit of effort to push this in to get as much residue as you can. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to test. Recommendations: give this a shake for around 30 seconds. And give it a rest for another 30 seconds. So we're gonna open this test kit right now and do our test. Okay, now we're going to put 3 drops in here. 1, 2, and 3. So that's 5 seconds interval. Okay, you can see that the T line right now is showing a sign of positive from that little area, because it's quite clear that there's no line in there. So the C line should appear shortly. As I said, make sure you use 2 test kits to verify, not just 1. So the C line should come up quite dark shortly. So that's a sign of a positive sign in there. Yeah, so I'm just going to focus in there to show you that. Okay. So this is a sample of an actual positive sign, okay, where you see a quite a dark C line in there. I mean, eventually that T line will fade. Okay, even though you get a partially contaminated, that means to say yes, you know, get the lab done. Yeah. Now this place I'm testing is I'm just going to show you. Most of these walls has been taken out because it was contaminated. So I'm doing a final check to see if the cleaner's done a good job. So you can see everything's been taken out. So the owner spent $15,000 just taking this out, and he's probably going to spend another $20,000 putting everything back. Okay, so this is where the kitchen used to be, and I'm going to show you the one on the left hand side is the one I've tested with the laboratory test. That one there where I'm pointing is what I'm testing right now using the 1.5 microgram. And right now, where are we up to? So that's the result we're getting right now, which is a positive sign, and it clearly shows that our product works quite nicely. Okay, so these are the 3 tests that you're gonna get, okay, which is positive, negative, partially contaminated. Okay, so going back to here, so there's you should be reading this after 3 to 5 minutes. So that's the result we're getting right now. Okay, so that's clearly showing a positive sign in there. Okay, so you're here for Meth testing kit. This is our details. So this is surface swab test, and that's our email address, methtestingkit.co.nz. Okay, so email us if you have any question, and our website, it's not there yet, but it will be coming up soon. Okay.